What's going on, guys? It's been a long week, but Matco has been working really hard to get you guys some new tools. We dropped 3 of them that I wanted to talk about in the past few weeks. One of them was actually featured in a video where I did good tool guy versus bad tool guy, and I wanted to talk about that one first. The reason is because I had a lot of guys that saw the video, and the next week they were asking me, what's the deal with these things? I've already done a bunch of pre-orders on them. This is the SSPD R3, so they are a 3-piece pry driver. Like I said, they were featured in the video, but I didn't go in depth about them. What they are is, it's essentially a screwdriver that is made with the same material as a pry bar, so it'll do the work of a screwdriver, but it'll have the strength of the pry bar. They are heat treated and they're black oxide coated, so you're not going to have to worry about like corrosion. They did that for the corrosion resistance. That's the biggest one, and it's hard to see. However, they have a pretty thin tip in there for what they are. The smallest one is going to be just as thin as a regular screwdriver. I've had a lot of good luck with these already. I sold mostly green ones, of course. Green's always the way to go. So how I like to do it is I'll take the new tool into the shop. I'll get some feedback on it. If guys want to order it, I'll order it. And I basically keep the one item and I show everybody throughout the week. And I would say I ordered close to about 15 of these in just 1 week of walking around and talking about them. Every single one was green, which is really funny. I think I ordered 2 orange ones, and the guy is ready for the red ones this week coming up. So that was one thing that I wanted to show you guys. Pretty cool idea. They actually introduced these at Expo in February. They actually introduced these, and we couldn't order them. We couldn't pre-order them, and I was a little disappointed because I immediately knew that these were going to be a huge hit, and as did a lot of other guys. They saw them and immediately were like, this is brilliant, it's incredible. So now when you're prying on like oil pan gaskets, or if you're prying on anything in general, you don't feel the guilt when that thing snaps. These won't snap because the pry bar material, over time, if you look at a used pry bar that's many years old, they still don't really have any chips on the actual bar. So that's really good. I think this is going to be a good one for you guys. So the next thing, these next 2 items, they dropped this week, at least for me. It's going to vary from place to place. However, I'm over here in the southeast region, and both of these items shipped to my door on Thursday. As soon as I opened it, I knew that they were new product. I'm signed up for getting all that new product, and I'm going to tell you, I'm excited. I am very excited for these products. This is great. So the second item, the one that I got on Thursday, was this guy. This is the MNTS8. This little kit is the hand pistol rivet kit. It comes with a bunch of the nutserts, the little piece that you actually drill a hole, put the nutsert in there. You add the whichever mandrel is appropriate. They have 8x32, 10x24, quarter 20, M4, M5, and M6 mandrels included, with a couple of the actual nutserts included, which is pretty cool. I can show you, this thing is only 8 inches in length, which is pretty cool. They have larger ones if you need to go into larger applications. This is great for your body guys. Tahoe roof racks, or roof racks in general, they're going to use the same nutsert idea. This is a good one for that. It's also really good for you guys that are doing custom stuff. I have a customer of mine that needed it for doing amp research steps, which is really cool. I don't really remember which size that is, but nonetheless, this being so compact and small, it would really help you in a lot of tight areas. So this one is pretty cool. This one I got Thursday, and I'll show you a little demonstration. Alright, so we got a little demonstration. I got a hole right here that just fits perfect. So you thread that on nice and loose, like I said. You'll actually put that right in the hole, just like that, just like a rivet. Put it just like that right in the hole. So you just give it a nice good squeeze. Maybe use 2 hands. You'll feel it. Now it's nice and tight in there. And then you just let go. You'll see that. You use this back piece and you unscrew. And just like that, you have a nutsert. Now you can screw anything in there, like a roof rack or whatever, what have you. If you want to do add some accessories, whatever works for you, you can do it. And you'll be able to see on the other side, use this piece for a little bit of a demonstration. Right there, you can see all how it mushroomed right around. That's not coming out at all. You would have to drill that out to get it out. They work well. I'm really excited about this last one, you guys. This also showed up Thursday, and this is the SKR. This is a cordless rechargeable soldering iron. So this thing is pretty incredible for what it is. It's cordless for one, no more butane. You can recharge it with a standard micro USB. It heats up in 8 seconds. There's a light on it, so it will tell you that the soldering iron is on and ready to use. Within 8 seconds, it's ready to do some soldering, and I'll show you a demonstration. So this is the SKR soldering iron. Pretty cool. So again, it's rechargeable. This cover actually will put it back in the lock position, so when you turn it on, slide it on, that'll actually turn it off, which is pretty neat, nifty idea. The other cool part is, although when you flip this to on, it's kind of a standby, so you have to activate this. You push this, and when the light comes on, then you will know that it's actually getting hot. So that's really cool. It has the point attachment on there, comes installed already. All you do is unscrew it to put the new one on. Just half a turn, pop this off. And then you have the other attachment, which is going to be your like chisel style, scraper style. And then the last attachment it comes with is the heat shrink attachment, which is really good accessory. Of course, it comes with a little bit of your solder and then a sponge to clean off everything, and then it comes with the charger. So you do have to supply yourself with the block, but who doesn't have a block laying around? So just for a demonstration, I've been using a little bit of thermal paper. So all thermal paper is most people know it as receipt paper, and it's just a white little piece of paper. When it gets hot, it will put your receipt logo on there. That's why if you have these receipts in your car too long and you come out and it's just blank. So this is how fast it will heat up. So as you can see, me touching the paper does absolutely nothing. But I'm going to heat this up. You have your little light on there, so that way it indicates that one, it's on, and two, it also is good for getting in those tight reach areas that are dark and you can't sometimes see. So already you're going to be able to see that it is making some marks on this paper, which is pretty cool. It heats up quick. So I actually have a little piece of solder, and I wanted to demonstrate that. So we have our solder right here, and as you can see right now, it is getting pretty hot. I don't know if you can tell, it is actually smoking a little bit. Just a little bit, but it's not melting my solder yet. So it's 8 seconds before it's able to melt, and I'll just keep touching that, you know. And it might be hard to see. I'm really sorry if it is, but you'll be able to kind of get an idea of how fast. You can see the smoke a little bit, and it is melting my solder. So we'll do this. And you can tell she is melting. So within a couple of seconds, you're going to be able to solder something right away. I think, in my personal opinion, this actually heats up faster than a butane-powered soldering iron, and I definitely know it heats up faster than a standard alternating current one where you plug it into the wall. So now you can see all that black, nice and hot on there. That's just the thermal paper. It's not burning the paper or anything like that. It's still cool to the touch as soon as you do it. It's just the thermal to give you an idea of how quick it lights up. So being on the truck as a tool dealer, sometimes it gets hard to demonstrate how fast something works, and you don't really want to light up solder in a truck, especially all day showing a customer, because it's not good. We don't have very much ventilation, so just showing them on thermal paper how fast this heats up is pretty awesome. I had a lot of good results, and you can see it's already kind of cooling down. So that's cool. The soldering's on there, but you can use a sponge to clean it however you like to clean your soldering tips. Doesn't matter to me. The runtime on it, they state, is 40 minutes, which is pretty good. You should be able to get anything done in 40 minutes. You know, that's continuous runtime as well. You have a light on it that will, one, indicate that the soldering iron is on and ready to be used. The other thing that it does is it provides you a little bit of light when you're doing a solder job in, like, say, a glove box area or maybe a radio or under dash work or wherever it's dark. You're going to be able to get a little bit of light in there so you can actually see what you're doing instead of blindly soldering with the butane-powered solder irons, which, although they're great, I'm really excited to see how this this cordless one goes. I've already hit the streets with it on Thursday and Friday, and I already have several pre-orders for those as well. So I think this is going to be a #1 tool in a couple of months. Just give it time. I think this is probably my favorite new tool that Matco has dropped in the past few months. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys. These are the new tools that Matco has dropped in the past couple of weeks. 2 of them were last week. If you guys have anything that you'd like to see, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm doing this for you guys. I really enjoy these videos and everything. I like bringing you guys new content. But if you guys have any ideas, it would help me get some better content in here, or if you just wanted to see something in general like me burying some tools. And for you guys that stuck around, I have something a little extra special. I appreciate you guys, and you guys wanted to see what would happen if I buried my Snap-on and my Matco tools for 6 months. So here we go, guys. You guys asked in the comments, I buried my tools for a month. Well, you wanted to see them buried for 6 months. So here's the beginning to that. Hopefully this marker actually allows me to find them. Alright guys, they're buried, they're in the ground. We'll check back in 6 months and see what they look like. Today is June 21st, and I guess we'll see you December 21st.